Oh, squire. Okay, squire. Of all the scrolls the intendant gave us, you chose this one. Really? It didn't even occur to you this was a problem? How are we going to face our mentor now? This is just a spell that, well, long story short, it will help us against the demons. We still want to be saved from the demons, don't we? Young man who stands staring at something squirming in the center of the meadow turns his gaze to you. Oh, seems like we've got reinforcements. And it's the commander, no less. Who are you? Young man salutes you hastily. We are Crusaders, Commander. The squires of Sir Alfred, Commander. He will be here shortly once he finishes inspection of the positions. We are preparing for battle. What happened to you? We are escorting rescued prisoners to Canabras after we heroically liberated them. The young man beamed with pride, but there's an issue. Those from whom they were rescued now pursue us, so our leader and mentor, noble Sir Alfred, decided to take a defensive position and fight. And we tried to get ready for battle. The young man looks hesitantly at the squirming plants. And what's that? This is a cluster of flexible, elongated, pulsating objects. These are the sprouts of plants whose behavior seems highly uncharacteristic for plants. You can call it a demon trap. Yes, definitely, it's a demon trap. They only look like ropes that are wider at the base and narrow at the ends and suddenly gain the ability to move. So you're trying to say like tentacles. We don't use words like this here. Like pollen? Yes, that's right. The plant shoots are full of pollen. So where's your leader? Sir Alfred. He is here and hurrying to appear before you. The Asmar standing before you screams of chivalry. His armor and gear have seen many battles, but they are carefully polished. Every belt is properly fitted, and every buckle sparkles. The Asmar gallantly greets you. My sincere greetings to the Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade, the hero of the Battle for Canabras and the Battle of Dresden. Meeting you is an indisputable honor for me. I am Sir Alfred, a loyal follower of divine Iomade, a knight, a nobleman, and a crusader. These young men are my squires, and we... The knight interrupts himself as turns his gaze to the sprouts springing forth from the ground. His eyes go wide. What is this? Sir, as we are about to depart the garrison, the intendant and arcanist gave us a scroll that creates a demon trap. We decided that now is the best time to use it. This is a very good trap. These wriggling serpent-like grabbers are firmly willful. These serpent-like grabbers can firmly hold a demon. Exactly. These rope-like moving, sprouting pseudopods have the optimal shape to grab and immobilize a demon. Why don't you call them tentacles? The first squire grows pale. The second one clutches his chest and steps back. A martyred expression appears on Sir Alfred's face, and he seems to struggle for a moment. Then he says, I respect your opinion immensely, Commander, for it is born out of your wisdom and experience, and yet it does not seem to me that these divine-like magic devices deserve to be called that. Somehow I think this is a reference to Kingmaker. Just a guess. But still, what's your problem with tentacles? The squire gives you an accusing look. The knight adjusts the strap on his armor with a nervous gesture. I am flattered by the interest of such a heroic leader in my humble self, but if you will allow me, I would prefer not to answer the question about my issues with the limbs typical of octopuses and other sea creatures. They are connected to a harrowing and traumatic episode in my past, one I prefer not to remember. I am positive that compared to the scale of affairs and tasks the leader of the Crusaders must face every day, this issue is insignificant and hardly worthy of mention. So is this the same guy? Sir Alfred? Is he the same guy from Kingmaker? I don't remember the guy's name. Be brave, Sir Alfred. Don't run from your fears. Say tentacles proudly and boldly and let the shadows of your past recede. Succeeded. A fire flares in the knight's eyes. What heartfelt words. I am humbled and grateful that you took the time to address me in the dark corners of my soul, so to speak. I feel like your words have awakened something in my soul, something worthy of pride. We have cleared up the question that troubled me. Now it is time to turn our attention to more pressing matters. Tell me, my squires, did you brief the commander and outline the gravity of our situation? Yes or no? I don't remember. I think something was said about a very, very nasty demon. The knight sighs. I beg your pardon. I ask that you do not judge these young men harshly. They cannot be blamed for a lack of diligence. They are just young. They have not yet fully mastered the art of war and have not realized the importance of discipline. In time, they will become the pride of the Crusader forces. I am certain of it. The squire smiles as he listens to the knight's words. The second squire proudly thrusts out his chest as he discreetly tries to wipe a clump of mud off his armor. I'll brief you myself, Commander. A monster really is pursuing us, but it is not a demon. It is something even more heinous and unnatural, a demodand. Oh god. The assessment of it as a very, very nasty creature is accurate. My squires and I raided its lair and liberated several prisoners this thing was going to drag to the abyss. But now the monster is coming after us. I estimate it will be here in half an hour. We plan to fight. I'll be happy to help you. This is wonderful, Commander. It'll be an honor to fight side by side. Please prepare yourself for a very, very nasty demodand. Will soon be here. They can give us a chance to buff. We're just gonna jump into the fight, it looks like. Very nasty demodand. The creature that appears before you looks alien and disgusting, even to those accused or accustomed to the abominations of the world wound. Very, very nasty is a fitting description. Its flesh seems to boil and melt, and long, dark growths constantly shift and stretch along its flesh. You mean tentacles? Okay, the demodand stares at Sir Alfred. A mortal with the blood of heaven. I recognize your smell. It was you who dared break into my lair and steal my offering to my masters. For this, you will become an offering yourself, you and everyone with you. Are you trying to threaten me with your puny weapon? It would barely scratch me, but I can crush you like a maggot. Yes, zoom in to see it. That's what I'm trying. That's as close as we get. I'm the commander of the 5th Crusade, and these people are under my protection. You hear that, monster? We're not the only ones the only one standing against you. Our hero and leader stands with us. Be afraid, monster, for the final hour of your villainy in the land of Galarian has come. And don't try to threaten me with your might and your invincibility, and even those, the knight cast a very glance at the demodand's ever-shifting skin growths, disgusting appendages. For the strength of a true knight is not in his shield, sword, or armor. A brave heart is my sword. My faith is a righteous cause, my shield. Yet even more importantly, he casts a glance at you, then grins at the monster. This knight has the power of tentacles.
Yet another obstacle.
Okay, so demodand. Very nasty demodand. So he's flat-footed, he's got wings. Damage reduction versus, or except for good and magic. Another 10 there. His bite. Charge, fear. Dispel magic greater. Hold monster. None? What's this none stuff? Your background is unknown. It doesn't grant you any bonuses. Immunity to poison. Okay, that's not too horrible. Okay, Lan. How many shots you gonna get? 3? So let's do an extra. Perfect strike.
You won't survive me.
Good job, Lan. Let's see. A little closer? Skeleton Executioner. Go get him. Or not. Dinosaur. Can you charge? No. Dum, 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 dum. Faith-stealing strike. I don't think that guy made it. Aru. Let's do a little bit closer. Now we're still sneaking. Let's do aspect of the falcon. Let's see, just in case he drops any poison. This will protect all the people that won't do well against poison. That works. Gimpy. Gimpy has this nice little spell he can cast called Haste. Or should we summon the... We'll summon the angels first. Only 2 that time. Oh, maybe he gets to do it anyway. Because bug. Look, haste. Okay, won't get the angels, but everyone else, that'll be fine. Just don't stand there. Oh, the squire didn't get hasted. Too bad. Okay, Sela. Let's smite this thing. Holy? Axiomatic? Well, her mace is already holy, I think. Yeah, it is already holy, so don't need to do that again. Go keen. So there's flaming, there's keen, axiomatic, disrupting. That's only good for an undead, so let's do keen. It is a mace. It's a great mace. It's an awesome mace.
The light, take you.
Okay, Ember. Dun, 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 dun. Stuff. Okay, so let's reduce its armor class. Succeeded, unfortunately. Land. Oh, we didn't bless one. We didn't help land. So.
Endure this.
Good job, land. Thing's got a fair amount of hit points, it looks like. Skeleton's turn. Vital strike, cleave, vital strike. Use damage dice for the attack 3 times and add the result together before adding bonuses or strength, blah blah blah. No blood or critical hit, but are added to the total. Yeah. Needs a 20 anyway. Oh, what was that? Sound, what's going on? Who's he swinging at? Oh, he's going after the dinosaur. Dun, dun. Hurricane bow. Deals damage if one size larger than normal. Let's do that. Reduce that armor class. Saving throw. Get him, angels. Just like that. Badly injured. So Gimpy. Can you do, Gimpy? Gimpy does... That's a touch attack. Nothing really there. I might be able to fear it. That would be funny, but might fear everybody else there too. Bone Shaker. Because Bone Shaker is fun. And fails to overcome the spell resistance. Sela. So you got your sword going. She smited this, right?
No glory without risk.
Got a protective aura. Permanent. Whatever.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Well, that was easy. Sir Alfred catches a breath, looking around the battlefield. I thank you for your help, Commander. And I thank you even more for persuading me to confront my fears. No more twisting elongated vine-like things for me. Now when I see tentacles, I will boldly explain these are tentacles. I kill monsters that threaten me. I kill monsters that threaten me, especially one with tentacles. Cutting off the tentacles will... with which evil grasp our homes and hearts, we make the world a better place, the knight solemnly pronounces. Before we move on to do the great things that you lay ahead of you, allow me to present you with a small gift. A humble knight, no matter how noble, could hardly possess something that would surprise you, but let this gift serve as a memento of our encounter. An agile hand axe +4. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to remember that. Oh, that actually might be an upgrade for the dwarf. That's who's not with us.
That is not far.
I mean, it's nothing special, but it's +4. So no other stuff here, huh? So I'm guessing this was just a for fun thing to
I'll go ahead.
guessing it's kind of it. I don't know, it's not really an Easter egg, is it? It's just if you played Kingmaker, you get the joke, I think.